To become a professional in network marketing, there are several skill sets that you need to practice and master. One of those is how to close better. So Eric Worre is doing an amazing training, and I suggest that you need to take down notes and practice and practice. Enjoy the training. I'm looking forward to see you in the next training video.
We got to move now. Skill number 5. Skill number 5. Closing. Yeah. Closing. I'm going to give you a simple series of questions for you to ask at the end of any presentation. You do a PBR, ask these questions. You do a Zoom call, ask these questions. You show a video, ask these questions. Sample your product, ask these questions. Three-way call, ask these questions. Sit down with somebody for coffee. When you're done, ask these questions. Question number 1. What did you like best based upon what I just showed you? What did you like best? Question number 1. One of the most powerful questions. I've tried them all over 30 years. I've tried what do you think? Not to good results. The best question I've ever come up with, works in every country around the world, is what did you like best? This forces a person to go into their mind and think of something good. Question number 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, based upon what I've just shared with you, where are you? 1 being you have 0 interest, and 10 being you're ready to get started right this second. Where are you? Guess what you're going to get a lot of? 5s, 6s. If they say 7, they're joining. People won't say 10 because they don't want to seem like a cheap date. Here's a tip for you. Anything over a 1 is good. Seriously. If they say 2, I'm a 2. Well, we told them 1 is they have 0 interest. 2 must mean there's something there, but they're skeptical. Might take more time. You're going to have this conversation over the long term with them anyway. Just understand that this one might take a little bit more time. Fantastic. Scale of 1 to 10, where are you? Just get a temperature reading. Question number 3 deals with how much money would be worth their time. How much money would be worth their time? Now, here's how I ask the question, and this is refined over many, many years. What's your name, sir?
Michael.
Hi, Michael. How you doing?
Pleasure.
So if I talk to Michael and I say, hey, what'd you like best? I just showed you a video. What'd you like best? Make something up.
I love the concept of getting paid every month.
You like the concept of getting paid every month. Fantastic. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? 1, 0 interest, 10, you're ready to get started right this second. A 6. Fabulous. So let me ask you another question. Hypothetically, if you got started in this business part-time, how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time?
$1,000 a month.
$1,000. If you're doing this part-time, how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? The words worth your time are really, really critical. Hypothetically is also very helpful. Off the record, just between you and me, let's just, spitball this. How much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? He says $1,000 a month. Do I care what he says? All I care is that he gives me a number. He says, I don't know. Just play with me. How much? I'm not so sure. Just give me a number. Pick one. Okay, fine. $500, $1,000, whatever the number is. Question number 4. This will flow naturally as you practice it a little bit. How many hours a week, realistically, could you commit to developing that $1,000 monthly income?
5 to 10 hours a week.
5 to 10 hours a week. You're going to get a lot of those. How many months, question number 5, how many months would you be willing to work those 5, 10 hours a week while you're developing $1,000 monthly income? 6 months. Question number 6 is just if I would you. If I could show you, Michael J. If I could show you, Michael, how to develop $1,000 monthly income working 5 to 10 hours a week over the course of the next 6 months, would you be ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You know how hard it is for him to say no to that? Every single one of those answers was what he wanted. Every one. All I did was ask the questions. So this works with a positive person, it works with a negative person. Somebody want to just bring me a microphone. Somebody bring me a microphone. I want somebody to be the most negative person you know that has no interest in building a network marketing business. Who wants to be my guinea pig? Somebody? You want to do it? All right, stand up, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Hillary.
Hi, Hillary. All right, Hillary, let's just say I just showed you a video,
Okay.
and I say, Hillary, based upon what I just showed you, what did you like best?
I didn't really like anything. I mean, how do you even do that?
All right.
No sense to me.
You didn't really like anything. Fantastic. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you have 0 interest, and 10 you're ready to get started right this moment, where are you? Where would you put yourself?
Dude, I'm not like a negative 500. That seems like a scam to me.
All right, fantastic. Scam to you, negative 500. Let me ask you a question, Hillary. Off the record, just between you and me, and I'm not assuming that you're going to do this, but you would, of course, be not looking the other way when we would do this, would you? You got to at least look at me.
Oh, okay.
So, hypothetically, you don't seem like a perfect candidate, but
No, I'm not
hypothetically, I get it. I totally get it. I'm with you. Hypothetically, off the record, just for fun, if you did decide to do something with this business, how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? Realistic, what would be worth your time?
I mean,
You know why worth your time is such an important phrase? Everybody has a number. You want to make X money? Some people don't. Everybody has a number that would be worth their time. The richest person you know has a number that would be worth their time.
so if I was going to really do this part-time and start, we're assuming I'm...
Yeah, well, assume whatever you want.
Time?
Just for your time, what would you need to earn per month to make it even worth it?
I mean, if I'm going to leave my amazing job at Jamba Juice, I got to be making at least like $2,000 part-time.
All right, $2,000 part-time. Let me ask you this. How many hours a week do you think you could realistically commit to working something that was actually paying you $2,000 a month part-time?
I mean, in between all the stuff I do and everything,
Yeah.
I guess 5 to 10 hours.
5 to
If
10
I had to, if I
you had
really,
to.
really had to.
I'm not saying you could or should, but if you had 2, 5, or 10 hours, all right, how many months would you give it working 5 to 10 hours while you were building up to a $2,000 monthly income? Realistically.
I mean, I'd want to see some the like initial results. And,
I get it.
And
You want to see some results, but let's just assume that you're going towards that goal in some kind of methodical fashion.
Okay.
If that was the case, how many months would you give it?
I mean, I feel like half a year seems fair.
Half a year seems fair?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So let me ask you this, Hillary. I know you're a minus 500, but if I could show you how to develop a $2,000 monthly income working 5 to 10 hours a week over the course of the next 6 months, would you at least be willing to take the next step and learn a little bit more?
Yeah, I guess I'd be interested.
It's so hard. It's so hard. She was a negative 500. How hard is it? I'm not kidding. If you go through these questions, it's so hard for a person to say, absolutely, I'm not interested in learning more. At least at a minimum, you can get them to take the next step. You can get them to learn a little bit more, get them to find out about the product, get them to meet somebody, get them to come to an event at a minimum. And you keep the conversation going. See what I'm saying? Now, if somebody's reasonably positive, you ask these questions, all you're doing is creating a world that they get to live in based upon their wishes and dreams. If I tell her, you want to make $10,000 a month and she's working at Jamba Juice, it's going to be too much. It's going to shut her down. If I tell her, you want to make $500 a month and she's already making $4,000, she's going to say, that's not worth my time. So I've got to ask the questions, let her fill in the blanks, and then say, if I could show you how to do it, would you be willing to take the next step with me? That will do what you need to do, and take all the people that you have that are thinking about it and move them into a better category. Now, it's going to do one of two things. It's either going to say, yes, let's do it, or yes, I'm willing to continue the conversation and learn more, and then you can ask it again later if they're not totally ready to join. Do you understand? Now, are these questions hard to learn? No. How long do you want to be incompetent at helping people get started? How many years? How many years? How many months? Would you like to just be competent, get it over with? You can become totally world class at this particular skill in less than 30 days. By January 1st, if you just practice this over and over and over with different people, if we had more time, I'd have you role play it a little bit. Practice it over and over and over, you'd be amazing at it. If I told you I'd pay you $250,000 for a job on a salary with benefits, but you had to master this skill and not be able to be stumped, and you had to get past a panel of judges, and I gave you 72 hours to become amazing at it, you would figure out how to become amazing at it in 72 hours. The question is, how long do you want to stay incompetent? How long do you want to be unequipped? Get it over with. You're just going to do this for the next 100 years anyway. You might as well get the suffering over with. All right? Give Hillary a big round of applause, would you?
Thank you.
Most of the time in network marketing, finding prospects is common sense. What Magic Johnson talked about this morning, common sense sometimes isn't taught. We're told that this is magic beans. You're just supposed to join and talk to a few people and throw some magic beans into the ground, and pretty soon you're going to be on stage getting your trophy. There's some skills involved. Why are skills important? Skills build confidence. What does confidence do? It causes you to take more action. What does action do? Get you better results. It's just as simple as that. So get these over with. Master the ability to find quality prospects to talk to and never run out. Master the ability to invite people to at least understand, take a look at what it is you have to offer with a reasonably open mind. Master the presentation. Use tools and events to do the presentation, but ultimately learn how to say the words. Master the follow-up. Keep the conversation going. Master closing. At the end of that, I panicked I froze up at the end. I was like, oh, what'd you think? Person says, I need to pray about it. Okay, cool. What do you say to that? I don't know. I tried everything with that one. I said, you don't need to. I already did, and God told me. I'm a messenger. Just playing. I'm just playing. So, helping people make a decision. That's all we're doing. We're not twisting arms. We're not trying to bully somebody into making a decision they don't want to make. We don't need a customer that bad, or a distributor is going to lay there and do nothing anyway. All we're doing is sifting through. And you know what we're trying to do? We're trying to capture the imagination of another human being and let them dream again. Because you know what happens when we're kids? Our imagination is crazy.